Hey guys, what's up? And if you're looking for a very cheap smartphone with very high quality for yourself or as a present, you can't go wrong with these 5 Chinese smartphones. Stay tuned. Number 5, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5, one of the best value phones in the world, if not the best value phone in the world. It costs just $160 for the lowest model, all the way up to $190 for the highest model with 4GB of RAM, but I've seen it go as low as $137 on the rare occasion, which is an absolutely insane price. A quick overview of the phone: it's got the Snapdragon 636 processor, in my opinion, the perfect balance between power and efficiency, which means that you can get 14 hours of screen on time pretty easily, and the phone can handle pretty much any game out there. Are there any issues with this phone? Yes, there are, and I think the problem that stands out the most is one my friend actually has. He bought the cheapest 3GB version and he hates his phone. It's super slow, it stutters all the time, and he gets half the battery life at most. He thinks it's because he got the cheaper model, but I don't know if that's totally the cause. With a lack of RAM, he might have gotten a lemon as well. But if you want to be on the safe side, get the 4GB version, link down in the description down below. Oh, one last thing, Xiaomi has released the Xiaomi Redmi Note 6 Pro, which is a little bit more expensive, and the only change is a notch in the screen, and that's it. Now, are you willing to pay up to $20 to $40 extra for a notch? Well, that's up to you. I personally wouldn't, but the option is there, and the links again are down in the description below. Number 4, and we are taking quite a swing here to a fairly expensive phone for a Chinese brand, the OnePlus 6. Now, this phone is not cheap. You're looking at a minimum of $389 on sale, higher than that if it's not on sale, but the difference is that the OnePlus 6 is catered specifically towards Western audiences and has a following in North America where no other Chinese brand has, and now that the OnePlus 6T is launched, the older OnePlus 6 is discounted also. I found this phone to be almost perfect for my use, with the only thing bugging me was the battery life. You're looking at 5 to 6 hours of screen on time, and if you can live with that, it's the cheapest flagship you can get that you could possibly get your less tech-savvy friend or your mom to use. Links down below. Number 3, the Xiaomi Mi A2. I'm gonna be honest with you, there's really only one reason to buy this phone, and that's because you want a Xiaomi phone known for its cheapness and great quality, but it has stock Android instead of Xiaomi's MIUI. If you do not care about stock Android, save some money and get the Redmi Note 5 instead. It's got twice the battery life and is almost as fast, and will save you at least $30. So my biggest pet peeve with the Mi A2, again, is the battery life. 5 hours of screen on time is just not enough for me. The rest of the phone is great though, and if you can live with just 5 hours of screen on time, the phone costs just $203 on sale, links down below. Number 2, the Xiaomi Mi 8. To be completely honest, when I first looked at the specs, I dismissed the phone outright because I didn't think the battery life was good enough. However, now that I've taken another look at the phone, this looks like my perfect phone. It's got a Snapdragon 845 flagship processor, all the flagship things you would find in a phone, and NFC, something I use regularly now and I just cannot live without. This phone got 7 to 8 hours of screen on time easily, which is very surprising, and that's definitely enough for me. In my opinion, the Mi 8 is a much better buy than the OnePlus 6 in terms of specs, and you have all the bells and whistles that you get also, but you have to be okay with Xiaomi's MIUI software and not stock Android. It costs just $389, the same price as the OnePlus 6, and it's going to be my daily driver from now on. Links below. Number 1, this is the phone everybody should be buying, the Poco Phone F1. Think of this phone as almost the exact same as the Xiaomi Mi 8, except it has no NFC. It has better battery life, it has a plastic body, which to be honest, I prefer over the Xiaomi Mi 8. The Poco Phone F1 is currently the best value flagship phone you can get in the world, which is saying something, and to be honest, this phone is pretty much perfect. The only reason I can think of people hating it would be the plastic body, which I honestly do not care. There's also no NFC, and that's something I do care about, and it's the reason why this phone is not going to be my daily driver. It costs a measly $329, which is honestly kind of insane, and so would you if you didn't buy it. Links are down below. So in my conclusion, in my opinion, if you are someone looking for maximum value in your smartphones, out of these 5 smartphones, you really have 2 choices: the mid-range Redmi Note 5 Pro or the flagship Poco Phone F1. Both great choices, different price brackets, of course. You might be like me and need NFC, in which case replace the Poco Phone with a Mi 8 and you'll be good. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.